Okay, this is a reading for Libra. It's a love reading for the first week of August, so from this weekend and the week ahead. What's going on with you with regards to the connection, what's going on with your person, and 3 cards for the outcome, okay? So Spirit Guides, Universe and Angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Libra's highest good. Give me 3 cards for how Libra is feeling about this connection right now. Okay, we've got I'm getting clumps of cards today, right? We've got the 5 of Swords, so it says sometimes the victory is not worth the price. So people have been left upset, injured, or somehow worse off after a bit of an argument, or, you know, some kind of power battle, or, yeah, fight, disagreement. So selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage and anxiety. So you can cut off your nose to spite your face, can't you, and end up being stubborn about something or having pride over something, and then everybody's kind of a bit worse off afterwards. So we've got 5 as the number of change. There's a lot of clouds here, a lot of blue sky. We've got swords. It's air energy, Aquarius energy, okay? So a little bit negative there. That's in combination with the world reversed, which is failure, imperfection, lack of fulfillment, unfinished, emptiness, grief for a missed opportunity. We've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, misfortune, failure, chaos, bad luck, broken sequence, returning again to the same situation. So there's been some kind of mistake or missed opportunity due to stubbornness. Look, we've got the Moon reversed, trifling mistakes, deception recognised, someone who's tried to keep the high ground, been a bit proud, Leo energy, fire energy, 7 of Wands, you know, too competitive, too much battling and rejected maybe someone's ideas, someone's advances, someone's emotions. 4 is a number of stability, but the 4 of Cups is someone who's kind of like, they've got the 3 cups, they're not interested in this 4th cup. They're secluding themselves, they're cutting themselves off, you know, they're demotivated, they're not open to new. So quite a negative bundle of emotions for you right now, Libra. Let's get 2 more cards. Spirit, 2 more cards for Libra, please. Okay, look, we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. So in the upright, this is air energy, and it's speak your mind to solve your problems. So it's someone speaking the truth, like a big revelation, getting right down to the heart of the matter using logic. It's intellect and communication. In the reverse, it's tyranny, disaster, self-destruction, chaos. Well, that goes with the clump of cards that we just looked at. So a bit of a self-destructive energy, but why? Weakness, lack of clarity. So everything's quite up in the air for you, literally. It's like, you know, everything's been tossed up in the air. And we're wondering how it's going to land. we're not feeling in control or optimistic or fortuitous. Yeah, look, how can you plan and move forward when everything's up in the air? 2 of Wands reversed. 2 of Wands and the upright is believe in your personal power. Okay, so believe in yourself, making goals, making choices, and moving forward confidently, like you got the world in your hands. When that's reversed, you know, it's like, well, I kind of floating around, don't really know what I'm doing, I'm getting tossed around the turmoil. It's not being at the helm, not being at the steering wheel of your own kind of existence. So very, like, difficult energy. Lacking direction, okay, lacking enthusiasm, therefore. A lot of swords energy. So let's get some cards for your person. Spirit, can you give me some cards for Libra's person? Look, they've got 8 of Wands. They want to move forward. There's been some kind of lack of success or failure. They are very, very in their fire energy. They want progression. They want to move things forward, okay? Wands are phallic, they're abundant, they are creative, they're passionate. They can be sexual, but it can be the birth of ideas, creativity, action, communication, okay? It's forward movement, forward development, expansion, being extremely determined and optimistic, you know, fiery passion. So there's been some kind of flop or failure, but your person's wanting to overcome that and take strong action to be successful, okay? So they've got a combination then of the Queen of Wands reversed, which is someone who has now become, you know, the Queen of Wands upright is positive. That's someone who can make anything happen. They're confident, they're fiery, they're enthusiastic, they've got ideas, they take them, you know, and action them. They're determined, you know, they're bold. In the reverse, it's someone who's overly dramatic, they're jealous, okay? So it's that passion gone out of control, it's boiled over, and it's, you know, it's overbearing, or they're throwing their weight around. So a bit of anger maybe, a bit of being overbearing. We've got a Page of Pentacles reversed, so someone who's been wasteful with money or ideas, or they're blocked, or they've been inactive, irresponsible or greedy. So there's some frustration with your person, and, you know, they're sort of being like, maybe like irresponsible or overly bold, which would probably make you more anxious, Libra, because you always want balance, but you've been quite scattered, so they've probably wanted to take control of the situation. Whatever the situation is, you'll know, because it's going to be different for all of you. Let's get another card for your person. Got the Hermit reversed, so this is someone who's, they're not looking inward and kind of finding, you know, introspection and the answers within themselves and soul searching. They're actually either gone like over to the dark side, they're quite mistrusting, you know, they've really pulled back in a negative way, they've gone too isolated, okay? So it's instead of just having some time for yourself, taking time out and soul searching, doing shadow work, you've actually withdrawn from everyone and kind of cut everyone off in a negative way. Okay, so they were very positive and frustrated, and they become quite negative, throwing their weight around and then just totally isolating themselves. So bit of a difficult time in early August for you and your person, Libra. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Okay, so combination flipped out. We've got the High Priestess, the 9 of Cups, and soulmates, the 6 of Cups. So this is a kind of selfish, self-satisfaction energy, the 9 of Cups. It's what's good for that individual, okay? Ultimate satisfaction, for them as an individual, not as a family, not as a couple. 2 is a card of balance. It's looking for balance. We've got moon energy, water, Pisces energy, the high priestess. Trust your own counsel first. So it's someone of wisdom, someone very learned, someone very educated, someone using their intuition, they're wise. They're trying to do everything in a very conservative way, trying to do everything the right way, the correct way. 6 of Cups is someone who has so many established emotions with someone. It's an old soul. It's a connection that's happened for many years or in a previous life, so you feel like you've always known someone. So the fact this combination came out in the challenge position says to me that someone is, you know, they've gone stubborn, they've gone isolated, withdrawn, and they're struggling to, you know, look beyond their own immediate kind of basic instincts, and you're struggling to come together, I think, at the moment, and find balance and find a solution to whatever the block is. So let's get 2 more, because that was a combination, so I want 2 more cards for the outcome, please, Spirit. There's more to this story, and I will get clarification with the Love Oracle and the Hermit Tarot cards. So we've got another combo. Page of Swords is someone who's searching for more information. They're very observant. You know, Swords is air energy. It's information, communication, research. It is trying to understand a situation in more detail, with more knowledge, with more... It's making moves only in an informed way, okay? The King of Swords reversed. So upright, the King of Swords is someone who is very intelligent, very articulate, very truthful, a person of honour, distinction. They're very precise in what they do, they're meticulous, careful energy. Reversed though, it's that taking over the top, so they've got malicious, plotting, they're using that sword too eagerly and too ruthlessly. So it says harsh, severe, ruthless manipulation. So a lot of swords energy, and then the Emperor. So this is normally a father figure, it's the head of a household. 4 is the card of stability. Fire, Aries energy, it's a leader. It's someone who is, you know, very established, lots of responsibility, full armour, they're crowned, they've got the throne. They're not moving or subsiding to anybody, so it's normally a father figure. War, conquest, victory, strife, ambition, divine masculine, structure, control. A divine masculine will be a husband, okay, or a father. They're very... Emperor in the upright is positive, but the fact it came out with the King of Swords reverse, it's someone who's normally a good person has become harsh. They're overly like spying and, you know, being too severe. So I understand that with the energies that are going around, the frustration in your person, why they would not be themselves, and go a bit too harsh and a bit argumentative and, you know, isolated. So let's get one more. One more for Libra's person, please, for the outcome. Another combination. So we've got... Okay, this is positive. So we've got the 10 of Cups, which is the entire family. It's looking at the wider picture, what's best for everybody in the household, what's going to bring ultimate fulfillment. Many positive feelings for mum, dad, children, whoever lives in the household, whoever makes up your family dynamic. What is best for them? What's going to make everybody harmonious together? And the 9 of Swords upright is someone who's had the ultimate kind of fear, anxiety, they're awake at night, they have so many worries. Could be anxiety and depression, but reverse, it's someone coming out of that, it's recovery from that, finding help. Okay, so there's going to be a positive outcome for this. It's a difficult energy, it might be around for a while, but it's going to turn out positive. Okay, you're going to get help and support. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands with the 6 of Wands reverse. There's some kind of frustration, wanting progression but failure to find that victory, that success. Give me a card to help me understand what that's about, please, Spirit. Pregnancy, health, and vacation. So you could be wanting a holiday and you've argued about that. Could be something, you know, very practical, very logistical that's an issue. It could be the start of some kind of endeavour. So pregnancy can, in my mind, represent the start of a new cycle or a new phase or a new venture. Pregnant with ambition or ideas, or it could be that you were pregnant and you had a stillbirth or a miscarriage, or you had health problems. Maybe someone wants to be pregnant again. Maybe someone was pregnant and they lost the baby. It could just be, this just could represent an idea, it doesn't have to be literal. Might be for someone's health, you know, the family need a holiday, they need a break, they need to relax, they need to get out the daily grind. But perhaps it's not affordable right now or something like this. There could be multiple things at the moment, but it'll become clear as we get more clarification for the rest of the cards, okay? It's all in context. So let's get something for the Page of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. This has been some kind of block. Patience. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So yeah, there's something that somebody wants to action. Possibly your person is the one that's really wanting to action something, but you're feeling very scattered, like, well, we shouldn't do that, you know. Perhaps your partner wants to start a family or have another child, or perhaps they want to go on holiday because they think it's good for the family. It'll be like a new, you know, get everyone out their heads and get everyone to relax, lighten up. Holidays aren't an extra or a privilege. They are a privilege, but they're not a luxury. Sorry, that's what I mean. They're not a luxury. They're essential for your physical and mental well-being as an individual, as a couple, as a family. You take yourself out of the context you've been in all day and night, every day and night, for months, for years, and you are able to see life in many different perspectives. You step outside of yourself. It's an out-of-body experience, you know, because you're in such a different place. It feels like you're taking so much information and you've been gone for a really long time, where it might just be in a few days, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. You're often able to get much more clarity and regroup and regather when you take a break. You know, a substantial break. Take yourself somewhere completely out of your local area. It doesn't have to be abroad, but to go to another town, another city, see different things, have different routines. You do get out of one perspective and see many other perspectives, or you get clarity and you get focused, or you're enthusiastic, reinvigorated. So you become pregnant with ideas, with solutions. You know, you regather your strength to approach things, you know, with new vigour, new valour. Like, Anyway, let's get another one for the Hermit reverse. So this is too much withdrawal, too much isolation. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, so Cancer and Scorpio have hard outer shells, soft interiors. They are very protective of their emotions. They don't necessarily convey that they're feeling so much, where they absolutely are, and they're suffering. Pisces is a dreamer, often needs bringing back down to earth. It's the fish, so it's softer, more dreamy, more intuitive, but sometimes need grounding. So you might just be too much, your person might be too much in their feels, too much emotional, or they might be depressed, or they might have these placements, or the sun sign, sun, moon or rising. What about the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups with the Six of Cups? Cycles. So fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So you might have had multiple issues with your relationship where you don't see eye to eye, and it's in a big way, it's enough to break you up, you know, but you've come back together, and you might have had multiple struggles, and you find yourself, you think, oh, what is it this time? You know, what are we facing as a family this time? Why the Page of Swords with the King of Swords reversed and the Emperor Players? So this would be the father figure acting out, being overly harsh, being dramatic, losing their temper. Someone who's ordinarily a really good dad, really sweet, generous, forgiving, providing, commitment. Things are getting serious, so they're really aware of their responsibilities, and it's stressing them out. Father figures, even if you don't have that view as a contemporary modern person and you don't think everything should be on the dad, they often do put that role on themselves, or feel expected by society to sort things out as the head of a family, as a father figure. It's often why young men or men of any age can panic about marriage. It's not necessarily because they want to sleep around or be with other options. It's just that fear of, like, can I live up to this, you know, type A personality of someone who fixes everything, someone who has the answer, the solution, someone who can manage and oversee this household. It's really scary for guys to do that, and even if you're like, well, I've never said that you need to be that person, it's just something that men do struggle with, and women perhaps need to be more sensitive that there is that stigma, there is that expectation, even if it's unspoken and unexpressed. It just is one of these things. It's like women being expected to look good, you know, when they've had a baby, and snap back, like get their bodies back. There's certain things that are expected of different gender roles, and sometimes being the head of a household just freaks men out, you know, and they're not themselves if they don't feel like they're in control, or they've got the solution, you know, or the logic to fix something for everyone. They feel like a failure. So commitment is very overwhelming for people. Okay, open up your heart. So we're opening up to, you know, getting out that Nine of Swords energy. We're recovering, we're coming back together as a family out of withdrawal. So it might be that you decide to book, you compromise and book a smaller breakaway just to come back together, or you just have a nice, really nice fun day out, or watch a funny movie, do something to bring yourselves out of those different rooms in the household that we all go into these days, and make some new memories together. When you raise your vibrations, often you clear cortisol from your brain, you clear stress, where you clear the spiritual energy around you, you remove blocks from your chakras, and you draw in positive vibrations. You raise your vibrations and solutions come. Sometimes you've done nothing, but you've let the problem go for 24 hours, and then life externally, things are sorted out. Not always, but I know I'm somebody that tries to control everything, and I think, well, it's lying on me, it's on my shoulders, and then 24 hours or 40 hours later, everything's changed anyway, and I stress myself out for nothing, you know, thinking everything was down to me when it wasn't. Life sometimes just eases up, and you get good luck coming in, or more favourable circumstances, or a helping hand, and it's nothing you could have ever anticipated. It's just, that's just how it is, you know. You don't have to, not everything rests on every little decision you make as a human being, okay? Right, let's get messages. So we've got health, pregnancy and vacation. What's that about? Sex with you, reach out. I'd say that's the Ace of Swords, because it's reach out, which is communication. So perhaps you stop sleeping together, perhaps you stop being intimate, and this is one of the reasons why I suggested a holiday. Perhaps the day-to-day realities have got too stressful and it's dropped libido on one side or both sides, okay, and you're just not connecting the way that you used to. Why have we got patience? Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. No, that was with what was under there. Page of Pentacles reversed and Queen of Wands reversed, so lack of enthusiasm, lack of drive. I'm obsessed with your body. Do I know you from somewhere? This is like, I love you inside and out. I love your soul. I love your body. Okay, so whatever's gone on, whether you've not been talking or you've been sleeping in different beds, this person is so devoted to you. Nothing's going to wreck this relationship. It's making me feel really emotional, but basically it's just, you know, you don't, some people, like, their sex drive isn't affected by what's going on financially or externally, or if you have a fallout, you know, they're still horny, but other people, like, they lose their libido when things are not going right, or they don't have the solution for the family, like, you know, it really knocks their ego, knocks their confidence, you know, their self-esteem can really plummet, especially with men. So just, you know, try not to put too much emphasis on that, because then that becomes a failure as well. But have a really fun day out with activities, or go somewhere totally different, or have a small breakaway or a big breakaway, you know, but come together as a family, don't drift apart. Why have we got water sign with the Hermit reverse? This is withdrawal, isn't it? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feelings, cups energy. Perhaps depression. I want you to choose, I could be your hero. That, you know, they're not feeling like, their self-esteem's like at an all-time low. Okay, so if they've withdrawn and gone into another room to sleep, or, yeah, they're just not feeling good about themselves at all, because they're meant to be the hero, they're meant to be the emperor, you know, the father figure that sorts everything out, that fixes things. And flip it how you need to, because women can be in their masculine energy, although most times it's better to have a balance of masculine and feminine energy. And ultimately females should be in their feminine energy, so that the male can perform that masculine energy role and have dominion, because that's their societal expectation, that's a cultural expectation, it's an instinctive, intuitive, animal expectation. If you think of Adam and Eve, you know, without getting too much into feminism, this is an instinctive role that men need to feel they're good at, or their self-esteem will plummet, their ego will be destroyed. So if you become too much in your masculine energy as a female and you go too type alpha, you will come head to head and clash and drift apart. So it's allowing like a yin and yang that's naturally there. You know, the male is comfortable to observe all the intelligence of a female, the abundance of a female, the vision of a female, the nurturement of a female, everything the woman brings. He's very aware of that as a divine masculine. But if his ego is destroyed, you know, he's going to shrink and not be able to meet that, you know, yin and yang perfect balance, soulmate connection. He's got to be able to be in his masculine energy, and she needs to be in her feminine energy for there to be that balance, and feel taken care of and feel looked after. Women go too much into their masculine energy when they lack confidence in their divine masculine. They go, well, I'll do it then. Oh, I'll have to sort it out. I'll have to take over. And it's very demasculinating for the male. If this is, you know, this also goes for same-sex relationships. One of you is the divine masculine, one of you is the divine feminine, and there needs to be balance. There's a difference in skills and a difference in approaches to problem solving and who's good at what. And if there isn't balance and one person says, well, I'll have to do everything and you're just down here like this, you know, it's very dangerous. So we need equality, and everyone's self-esteem needs to be considered. And, you know, self-esteem recovers, but it can be low for long periods, and this is where you get problems with sex drive and sleeping in different rooms, and, you know, gets a bit too deep. I can't even look at you right now. Look, change is needed. You need to pull yourselves out of this and create some kind of different externality, some different background, go to a different place, have a breakaway and come back together. Okay, and with time, external realities change as well. This could be something that's happened to you a lot, but it's that's the nature of people. Okay, you can't be in a good mood all the time, and not everyone's having great luck all the time. Okay, it's phases and cycles. Look, Ace of Wands. I just wish things were different. A lot of reflection. Seven of Pentacles is someone who's looking back at what's been achieved and wishing things, you know, could be more prosperous. Once again. Give me one for commitment, please. Wrongful advice. Yeah. They don't want to be someone that gives poor advice or refuses to take advice. They're worried about making the wrong decision and not being, you know, the person that can solve everything. You make my heart full. Look, 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. This person's completely devoted to you. There's nobody else. They just want to make you happy. They want to sort everything out for you. Okay. I lie awake thinking about our future. You're my everything. Oh, makes me want to cry. I want a fresh start with you. So you're going through a tough time, you're reaching the end of a cycle, and everything's going to repair and resolve, okay? So hang on in there, Libra. Okay, let me get advice for you. Oh, straight away. Yeah, reflection. Celebrate the little things, okay? Have a fun day out, have a weekend away, have a week abroad. Do what's within your, but it will be an investment into your mental health, your happiness as a family, bring you back together. So do understand that holiday isn't a luxury, it's an investment, okay? Right, I'm not going to look at these because they just flipped over while the rest were coming out. I'm going to get you some more. So we've got reflect, celebrate the little things. There's loads you have achieved and loads to be thankful for, but you probably just need to create a different reality around your immediate selves for a little bit to get out of this rut. Deep intuition. Yeah, have faith, have trust. You'll get that back when you lighten up. And you know, have fun, you raise the vibration, and you're able to trust and faith that everything will work out. Things don't have to be perfect. I think as parents and as partners, you worry what people think. You worry what your partner's family think, you worry what your own family think, you worry, you know, what your kids think. Not so much because they love you unconditionally, but, you know, you might just be someone that thinks, I want it to be like this for them, I don't want them to want for anything, I want smooth sailing all the time. When is life smooth sailing for anybody? All the time. You really have to have a deeper conversation with the next person that comes down the street, and they'll tell you everything they've been through. So just cope together, come back together, lighten up, have some nice experiences, treat yourselves. It'll all work out, it'll all be fine. What are you waiting for? Go and get something booked right now, Libra. Alright, thanks, Libra.